By now, most of you probably know, we at our house have recently lost our friend and colleague Shirley Strachan. Shirl was a lovable larrikin who swashbuckled his way into all our hearts and was a special member of the Our House family. It's a tragic loss and one we're all still coming to terms with. But life goes on, and as the saying goes, so does the show. Please stay with us for a special tribute to Shirl's magical years with Our House. If you were living in the 70s, he was a rock and roll star. If you were growing up in the 80s, he was that cheeky kid show host with his own neighbourhood. And here at Our House for the past 8.5 years, he has been our very own rock and roll chippy. Shirl came to our house as a qualified carpenter, but he brought so much more to the job. He was a born communicator. He loved people. He always enjoyed having what he liked to call a good old chinwag. Everyone who met him felt they'd made a new friend. Tonight, we're saying goodbye to that friend the only way we know how. Later, we'll show you some magical moments of our years with Shirl, but there is some new stuff as well. We're taking this last chance to show you some of the stories Shirl had finished before we lost him, like this one, which I believe starts with a bit of a dig at me.
Now, normally you'd see Reg wearing a shirt like this. It's OK, Reg, I'm not trying to steal your image, but I do know the shirt's made by Mambo, a very successful Australian clothing company. They also provided the outfits for the Aussie team in the opening and closing ceremonies of the Sydney Olympics. Anyway, I'm about to visit the home of the creator of Mambo, so I thought, when in Rome? Dare Jennings bought this property a couple of years ago, but back then it was just a rundown Californian bungalow. After extensive renovations, it's now the ultimate bachelor's pad. So, Dare, what's actually left of the original cottage?
Well, from the original cottage is just the one room out the front. There's a bedroom there with the lead light and the pressed ceiling. So
that's just to remind you what it used to be?
That's true. And my mum likes to stay there.
What about the architect's involvement? Is he a mate of yours?
He was an old mate of mine, and we sat down and had a good chat about this. And it's difficult with an architect because they always want to work their aesthetic, but Robert was an old mate of mine and he knew what I wanted and I trusted him. We had actually had fun doing this.
What did you want?
A bloke's house, a house that a bloke would be happy in. I don't mean in the you know, the Playboy mansion style of revolving bed, but just where the stereos had pride of place and you know, it was good and simple and chunky and
somewhere you could leave your undies without anybody complaining.
That's true, and it still is funny when girls come in here. They always want to play with things, and then I tell them to stop it. This is just how I wanted it.
Art is a very strong point in this house. Did you build your house around the art as well?
Well, that was an issue because over the years with Mambo I collected a lot of art and I wanted somewhere to put it, so you need a bit of wall space. You have too many windows, you can't hang art, so it's sort of, you've got to get a bit of a compromise there. And
loud is obviously quite comfortable for you.
Yes, we have somewhat of a tradition at Mambo for going over the top. Too much colour, too much loudness is not enough.
Hey, Reggie, what do you want me to do with these naked sausages?
They are chipolatas.
OK, what do you want me to do with these naked chipolatas? I know. Put them in the tray and put them in the oven. Shirl's kitchen. It's got a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
One of the very great things about Shirl was the fact that he was so very interested in everything and everyone. It didn't matter if he was speaking to a millionaire who lived in a mansion or someone who was living the simple life in a caravan. He treated everyone with the same respect, and they were all charmed by Shirl. As the newest member of the Our House team, he welcomed me with open arms like family, and he quickly became one of my closest friends. I was lucky enough to have worked with him for 2 years and saw at close hand what a perfectionist Shirl was. There was only one way he ever did a job, and that was the right way.
The problem with older style homes and apartments is that in some cases when they were built they didn't have robes or cupboards, so storage was a problem. And that's the case here. The owners need somewhere to put their linen, so we're going to put a little cupboard in the corner of this hall here. 2 ways you can do it. You can get it pre-made like you would with kitchen cupboards, but that's what they'll look like. But if you want it to blend in with the original finishes, you're going to have to build it. First thing to do is to find out if the walls are plumb. With these old places, don't assume that everything's right. This corner's definitely not square and will affect the shells going in later on. Then, using a level, mark out the stud positions on both walls. With that done, drill the screw holes. Then the plugs can go in and the studs attached. Now that these 2 studs have been fitted, we can make up our stud walls. One goes here, the return one across the front with a door opening on this side. The frames were measured and made up outside. Now it's just a matter of nailing them on. And by screwing them to the floor, there'll be less chance of splitting. Now I can start on the framework for the new ceiling. And then some good dollops of plasterboard adhesive. Just be careful when you're working above yourself. The ceiling can now be nailed up. Followed by the walls. If you want to have a go at hanging plasterboard yourself, where possible, stick to horizontal joins because vertical ones can give you trouble if there's any shrinkage or movement in the house. Then we can start attaching the battens for the incoming shelves. Each one of those shelves has to be measured and scribed to the walls that are out of whack. Almost there, just the door to go. There we go, works pretty good. Now the plaster's got to come in, do the external corners, stop up the joins and also the nails. After that I can fit my architraves and my skirtings and it's ready to paint. And there we have it. Looks like it was always part of the house. A great storage idea and a little addition to your home for just over $1,000.
Give us that serious carpenter look up.
Serious carpenter.
Come on.
is the new Holden Zafira, and you could win one by simply making a phone call. Our house and Holden are giving away 5 European-style Zafiras, each valued at over $34,000. These flexible 7-seaters come standard with air conditioning, CD player and cruise control. To enter, just call 1902 554 621. Entries close on September 17 and we'll announce the winners on September 23. You'll find more details in these magazines or on our website. Remember, we've got 5 Zafiras to give away and you could win with just one phone call.
Shirl's dad is the one we have to thank for Shirl being part of the Our House team. It was Mr. Strawn Sr. who made sure young Graham finished his carpentry apprenticeship so he'd have something to fall back on when all that silly rock and roll stuff fell apart. Who'd have thought that after being part of the biggest Australian band of the 70s, then a successful TV and radio host in the 80s, that carpentry ticket would have come in handy. But that's what got Shirl in the door at Our House. What kept him on the program for the next 8.5 years was his boundless energy, his enthusiasm for the job, and his ability to connect, both with the people he met on the show and the people watching at home.
Bamboo as a building and decorating material has been around for ages, and it seems like it's making a bit of a comeback lately. More and more bamboo and related products are being used for all sorts of things. So many things it's becoming bamboozling. Already on the show we've featured bamboo flooring, and recently I used bamboo ply panels in the workshop. Now we're at a business called the House of Bamboo in Sydney South, and here there's more bamboo than you can poke a stick at.
Bamboo's back for a number of reasons. I think mainly because it's a renewable resource, which means as soon as we cut bamboo, it regrows, and that's really kind to the environment. So it's a nice alternative to timber. And it's a little bit of east meets west. As we're starting to be influenced a little bit more with the Asia-Pacific region, we're starting to utilise the products that they've been using to suit the climate that we exist in.
Is bamboo a tree?
It's not actually, it's grass, and that's why it grows so quickly and regenerates itself.
Some of the products you can get include various types of bamboo cladding, suitable for all sorts of projects from fencing to sunshades. It can also be used to hide things like pool filters or dress up the dog kennel. You can get a range of blinds and wall coverings too. And of course you can buy the poles and slats separately to whip up anything you like. Now this one here is not bamboo, it is from the grass family. It's a reed, it looks pretty swish and it has its own applications, and because it's lightweight, it's easy to work with. As you can see, this product is also suitable for fencing. But not only that, it can be used for roofing, creating unusual lamps, or making over the garden shed. And it blends beautifully with bamboo. Is there anything bamboo can't do?
I don't know. I know you can eat it. I heard there was a bamboo deer recently, so I haven't tried that yet.
That's scary.
It is indeed. But it's a wonderful product and it's renewable, and I think we have to remember that. That's very good for our environment.
Now, I'm pretty sure most of you have bought a lotto ticket at some stage during your lives and dreamt of winning the big one, but what would you do if you actually won? Well, maybe a home with a spectacular view like this will be on top of your shopping list if your lucky numbers came up. This is Tallaringa, which means over the trees. And there are plenty to look at here because the house sits on 3,000 square metres of land overlooking the Noosa National Park. It was built back in 1985, but over the past 12 months, the current owners have spent $1 million on renovations. A relatively small cost considering they're asking $5 million for the place. Now you'll need a big family, or heaps of friends to fill this place, because there are 6 bedrooms. And an ensuite for everyone, of course. But nothing really compares to the main bedroom. Now, I hope you're not too bashful because the ensuite, the master bedroom, is definitely open plan. As you can see, spa, bath, shower, but there is a toilet door. That can come in handy. The view's spectacular, but remembering the sun's out here in the east, so you're going to cop that every morning. So if you want to sleep in, not a problem. These internal metal shutters block out the light, and they're not bad for security either. They've been used outside, off the main living area too, to help prevent salt corrosion. Beauty, I know where I am now. If you get lost in this place, because it is pretty big, nearly every room has got a view of the ocean, so keep the sea on the left going that way and the sea on the right going that way. Now you're probably thinking with all these rooms you'll need a fair bit of furniture, but don't worry, the house comes fully furnished, with some pretty special pieces I might add. For those very rare occasions that it rains up here in Queensland, you've got to have somewhere to hang until it stops. What about your very own pool room? It's a full-size table, of course, with all the trimmings. But wait, there's more, just when you thought you'd seen it all. When the sun sets over Noosa, the hardest decision you'll have to make living here is what movie you want to watch in your own personal cinema.
Mate,
It's just one of the perks of the gig.
we're here to work, mate, not to get it, the comforts of home, mate.
Get set, Roy. Happy, Terry? Hi there, welcome to our house. You know, there's nothing better when you're on holidays just to tootle around in your tinny.
It's summer, I can taste the salt of the sea. There's a kite blowing out of control on the breeze. I wonder what's gonna happen to you. You wonder what has happened to me.
Hi, now which one's my... Which one's... Oh, hang on. Here we go.
Oh, thank you.
Pleased to meet you.
You're Shirley.
Yes, that's me.
You got a pink shirt on.
All right, if you're a true collector, here's one for you. Limited edition, red vinyl, Skyhooks, guilty till proven insane.
Funny you should say that.
Oh,
You don't mean this one here, do you?
Now, how much would that be worth now? Because that is pretty rare.
Oh, probably about 30 cents.
Oh, get real. So, there you have it. A seat on the outside and space on the inside for the cat. If we approach quietly and cautiously, we might be able to catch this one in its natural habitat. There he is over there.
Oh, hi, Shirl.
Bugger, he spotted me. Oh, small truck, Dick.
Yeah, just a little one.
Just enough for a couple of cars. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I put the stairs in. Sydney's historic rocks area is well earmarked on the local tourist maps, but there's a row of 4 houses here that if you walk straight past them, you'd be none the wiser to their historical bloody... There, I guess, if I've got to... It's all right, I just stuffed up my shot, but it's okay, I'm happy to talk to you anyway.
I'm just from Melbourne, so...
Are you? Just before we go, I found another good use for ply. If you've got any left over after you've been building, it makes a perfect cubby for the kids.
Like a T-shirt?
Thanks, Em.
The best bit on the outhouse show was Shirl making his woodwork.
Oh, okay.
You wait for it all the time.
Could take a while. I want to bung a couple of ventilations holes. Start on that, tilt up so I can go skew. Tara's already told me I have to wear this one, but I got over that dressing up thing back in the 70s, so we'll give that a miss for the moment. Excuse me, Dottie. I represent the RRWU, it's the Renovation and Rescue Workers Union, and it is that time for a cup of tea and a piece of Reg's cake.
I love you, Shirl.
I know, mate. You've done a fantastic job, mate, I must admit. You got a copy of the recipe? It's Play-Doh.
Sorry, Shirl. Oh, your new overall.
No, I'm such a nice girl. Oi!
Aluminium roof, it's going to look good. Something different.
You know what you need for that, a skyhook.
I've got one out the back, actually. Funny you should say that. I'll go and get the little girl. I mean, what's his name?
Say, Shirl, I think you've bitten off more than you could chew here, don't you?
Oh, it's turned
This is enormous.
It's turned into a bit of a nightmare, Reggie. Uh-oh. The short one end. At least no one knows about it.
Hello, mate. How you going, pal?
Good, Scotty.
What have we got, window opening? Oh, mate, she looks short. Beautiful.
And yes, potato. But the more you like them, the easier they are to peel.
I don't even wanted me to do the spuds. I would have bought me electric plane.
See you again.
Now over here.
It's me, and I know exactly what you require. And you bet.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall.
You struggling, or is that the girl?
Shut up.
Don't burn them.
Yeah, we heard you.
And I'll
I wish I bought my goggles. Wrote these words. How did I know that was going to happen? It's my drawing. What's yours?
I like it.
Oh, good.
I love the hat, and I'm glad to see you're still wearing it.
I wore it all day.
And that'll
Hey, T, you want to try your door? Hey, do you want to try your door? Yeah, it's good. See, it's fun being back at Kinder, isn't it? Come on. Oh. Ooh, look at ugly.
I'm going inside.
No, you're not. We need a tarp. So, we'll just have to wait a moment. I've just got to sign an autograph. Get away with it, Nick? No. Terry, can you get back to work?
Really nice, mate. Oh, piss off, mate!
What about this?
You've got the bloat.
Oh, g'day, mate. How are you doing? Oh, Shirl, how are you, champion?
Stuck out the old one.
Oh, I've only been in telly for a couple of years, but look what's happened to me. You beauty.
I'm going inside. I don't care about the shot, mate. It's too cold. Jeez, you're a pedantic guy. Hey, it's my show. Piss off.
Take 600.
You know, over the years, we've shown you quite a few unusual collectors. Oh, that was a noisy little bird. Oh, what's that again? It's cool. It's easy.
Sorry.
Tape's cheap.
Sorry.
Now, you know, over the years, we've shown you quite a few. He calls his collection Garagenalia. While you look it up in the dictionary, here's a quiz. Oh, hello. Hello.
I mean, he's a pretty boy, but like...
Never trust a man in a hat.
There he is, Shirley.
Because I want to see good tape.
Now, Shirl.
Yep.
Oh, you look so cute there.
Thank you. House, don't you bloody tell me about that other show.
What?
Don't you talk about that other show. You were going to say a bit of Homes and Gardens, weren't you?
Well, I know you're on House and Garden.
No, I'm on our house. Here's my mate, Roy, but I can't see the same as
Our house.
Yeah, you knew that. I'll forgive you.
I know.
That's right.
Because I see you driving in the nails.
Yes,
You're very good carpenter, I
Thank you very much. I've got no idea. I can't see my line. Anyway, I'm not catching anything here, but hopefully we can catch you next time on our house.
Lord, I'll be there, yes I will. Know you've got a friend. You've got a friend, yeah. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Oh yeah, yeah, you've got a friend.
Oh, well, we'll miss you.
I understand.